All right. I think we are live here. And then let me just see. Yeah, looks like we are live on YouTube here. So this is ba- uh, from, just so you some of my drawing processes and things like that. So I'm just gonna so we can just get set up here and see if we can get things rolling. Um, all right. So basically here, I'm just gonna do some drawing real quick just to test out, but hopefully if we get anybody in the audience, uh, if you want to chat or just to see how this is going. This was just a random sketch I did up before the stream just to get started here. We're gonna start creating a character. And then maybe this will also just be a peek into my personal process of how I design and draw kaiju. My whole spiel is that I always start off with certain shapes that you just sort of go with the flow with, get a line for how things go. This guy's actually pretty big. Basically, I've gotten a few shapes down to its that. Let's see here. when it comes to drawing, there are a few typical shapes I like to do. I like to do big, bulky heads with, some killer jaws. Something in the background. Um, but for now, just I'm going silently for here. But already you can see how like my process is basically just getting all the rough shapes in. I have like I guess quirks you can say when it comes to drawing and how I do like the typical shapes. In my mind, it serves like a copy and paste of like my memory of how to draw it. Like basically, you draw it a few times, you tend to just automatically or subconsciously just know where to put things. One thing that I am a bad habit, I guess, is I go in like find something without like any purpose, unless there's like a few ideas or concepts I really want to go with. Um, at times, I'll just wing things in the end, and it'll be an awesome concept, but without like any purpose. But sometimes that's okay because you can always come back to anything like that later. Because letting things give them the time to cook, and they'll be you know it'll be better in the long run. But you know, basically what we have here is your typical, I guess, Godzilla-esque kaiju. You know, they call them not Zillas because obviously the silhouette is recognizable, but depending on how good the creator is or how much they want to put the influence in any purpose or whimsy to it. I'm just going with the flow because this is just like a test stream. Because, like I said, I got some new software, got some new hardware, so I'm just gonna start doing this as a regular thing since I am blessed with both the time and I don't know the time and equipment to do things. So I'm gonna start pumping out maybe some more streams. Um, Hopefully, I'll be able to get back to networking and a cast and crew of Godzilla '98 since that was my main beat for a while. Uh, Shout out to Zimzilla '99 because he actually did recommend me the software I'm using a while ago, and I got into using it right now. So I'm gonna be on that one for a while, and so I'm just getting into the beta things here. Let's give him another on. I've been using digital for quite a while now, and so I've posted before on things like Twitter, where you can check out like a lot of my drawings that I do uh, at Vic Monsters for my main art account. You can see I've done some posts of like when I started digital versus now, where basically it's almost like learning a whole to draw all the new techniques and also tools since I used to be real big into traditional art. I still am in a way, but it's more just like digesting things that other artists make versus me doing it myself. I can still do traditional because it's sort of like riding a bike where you know what to do, but then you realize all the work that goes into it. Digital is just like easier in a lot of ways. Um, each way has its own challenges, but you can get the hang of either or. You'll never really forget how to use one or the other, since you'll because it was just a whole new avenue of networking and just meeting new people, new artists like that. And once you get into it, it's hard for you to go back. But do what you like, enjoy what you want because all the tools are going to be there. And then what makes digital so easy and I guess addicting is like just being able to fix your mistakes a lot easier abundance of extra tools you have at your disposal for just doing your art, and that way you'll be able to just see what you. All right. Looks like my internet just went down there, but hopefully, uh, I am still good to go. I just have to do the whole thing all over again, but first time for everything. As I get set back up here, again, like I was saying, I was inspired to do this because some friends of mine like have always like. So I just wanted to like have that option to show uh, just how I do things, and maybe people can learn from it. That way, for some people, they'll be able to just get the knack of things. So basically, just a test stream here. Gonna start getting into things, and maybe we'll just do a bunch of different things here. But here, we're just testing out the waters on how to, not even how to design kaiju, just design the kaiju with me, and we'll see where the night takes us, because it is definitely art is definitely a thing where you things about art that I do not have fun doing. Um, but it doesn't ultimately define like what is um whether it's something for you or not. It's just, do you have fun with it, and how far are you willing to go. Set some goals for yourself, like where you want to take it, if you want to keep it as a hobby or your career, and then just go from there. But art will definitely take you places you didn't think you could go. Work yourself, don't think too much about it, just do what's right for you, and you'll be able to go places, like I said. And I'm also recently I've been doing commissions through Kofi, um, and those have been really fun. Love doing all this stuff for you guys. Um, Thankfully, I have a few regulars who actually for my dog there because again, operation. Update on that. I was able to. The funds really helped. So an overall thank you to everyone who donated, commissioned me through there. Because the funds definitely helped get my dog the operation and stuff. He's doing good now, and we should be good for the long run. So thank you again, and there's an update on that. Um, but then I have regular commissions still open through Kofi and winding back. I actually am working to get, but I am on VGen, and you should be able to commission me through there now. Um, I have some of the same setup stuff. I'm still working on it because it's a new platform and everything, but uh, have the same options and services, I guess they call it, on VGen now. So I'll be able to do my commissions through there and hopefully be of a better service to you guys. So I definitely recommend it. It is free for anyone who wants to. Um, and then for anyone else in the audience as well, definitely let me know how things are going here. Let me know how things on your end are looking. If there's any troubles or if it's going smoothly, just let me know down below for everyone in the audience there. Let me know how it looks. On my side, the just the screen sharing thing is a little, there's a bit of a lag, but nothing too drastic. Now, for the sake of learning, I'm going to show you guys how I sort of learned to do my shapes because basically every shape can be boiled down into a roundish triangle. So basically, if I take this leg here, I can turn it into like 3 to 4 different triangles, and through through adjusting or smooth, make out the basic shape of a leg there. All right. Let's see. Looks like some cutouts, but could be due to internet. All right. So then I'll just see if there's any other consensus there, but hopefully things aren't too laggy on anyone's end. Let's see. So yeah, so just like cleaning up there when you start, because sometimes you're not confident in how, doing just like a one line pass and stuff like that. But just cleaning it out during the sketch phase is always good because you can start to get that shape going. Get the knee there, thigh, calves, ankles. Ankles are kind of tricky just because the angle of it sometimes makes a weird shape. But you can always get away with some stuff. But basically, toes are kind of hard, especially facing forward. But you can just do a few triangles with a shape in the middle, and you can just to get the rough shape there, and just flipper here, yeah, just like that rough shape. You basically have yourself a leg, and you can do this for basically any part of the body. Um, Even the torso at times, like basically it's just this shape right here. You can basically have this shape, and like I did before, you basically just cut out what you don't need. You refine it. You create the chest, the hips, and where the legs will go. And then like depending on your process, you have that leg there. You'll make the other leg. Bada bing, bada boom. It all sort of just fits. And so back to this guy. We got the rough shape down, basically. As always, details will make something pop, but just doing it all over. Like I know crazy artists who will like do every single scale, and basically it's just a matter of how much you want to put in. But you can always just do a few here and there. Say this guy is a pretty scaly guy. Just do a few patches of scale work. It gives the illusion of detail without having to put it all in there. A few bumpy scales, stuff like that. There's some like the grooviness to him. That's the design trope you see sometimes. It's one that I like. The illusion of just big old armor plating. And then let's see here. Yeah. And that's basically just a little sketch that we have. Do a few more details. We basically have ourselves a little kaiji there. And with time, you'll tend to get faster. Stuff like that. Um, I guess we have like a basically a generic source here for kaiju, but sometimes you just what's it? Don't reinvent the wheel. What works works, and you can always just add to it later. This will always just be like the first design. So just gotta take the fingers. Start the oh, process of finding the right pen you want to use because there's like a lot of options there. All right, looks like I might be back. And then looks like yeah, looks like my internet is a bit spotty. Might just be the new service I got. I'll probably try different internet servers or whatever they called, but yeah, I'll just see here. We'll just keep going. To probably see if we can finish this drawing. Thank you to the peeps here in the audience, um, for giving me the feedback. So yeah, it looks like I completely cut out there. But it's okay. It's okay. Then how could this happen to me? Let's see. Present all. Share screen. Darn. All right, back in business. Yeah, see there. I gotta see that. Anyways, and like I said, I got these off of an Etsy seller. They're like a fine line set. Basically, I didn't like how some of the pens here start to look pixely. Up close, it's more noticeable. so you can get away with it. But I was never satisfied with it for the most part. And when it just comes to your preferences, it's one process I kind of don't like. It's probably the inking and stuff, especially with how much detail someone might put in. Because sometimes it'll be fun to see it come together, but you know, it's satisfying when you see the final product come into fruition, I guess. You know, that's one argument that you see for the AI thing going on. You know, I'm sort of in the middle with that. Where like, I don't like it. I wouldn't use it. Um, but you can understand the benefits like people talk about. It's just like the methods and the ethics of it. Studying people's art. You know, it basically is it your own art, which is one thing, but why do that really? I don't think it would beat the satisfaction of having that finished work that you made on your own. Because at the end of the day, I get enjoyment out of knowing that I drew this from scratch, basically, and that I myself can make the improvements to, you know, continue to grow. using based on what I want it to look like, to feel like. So for something super wavy, super long, I'll typically switch to something that's a little bit more stabilized and smooth. Even if it still might get that pixely look, I don't mind it since it isn't the whole piece. Um, for example, I'm using like a syrup ink pen here. You also might want to play with line weights. Like I typically go for a size 4 in the fine line. And again, you might get a few awkward shapes at the ankles there, but people will figure it out. Ankles are weird. Anyways, so there you go. Little toe, a little claw. Let's put that right there. Trying to channel my inner Bob Ross here. Bob Ross, he knew how to speak to an audience. Or maybe I can be the Bob Ross of Kaiju. B, since when it comes to, I think what my foot now in the community is for the most part, is basically just, uh, I was really known for being that 98 guy. Because most people will know if you watch the channel, if you've seen me on the Zimcast, I am a huge fan, probably one of the biggest fans of Godzilla 98. And I will defend it as far as I want to. Um, it may have flaws, as any film can have, but in my heart of hearts, I can never on both ends. Could be better, but for what it is, I will wholeheartedly enjoy it. Let's see. For really long things like a tail here on a kaiju, I typically go for a super stabilized pen so that it all looks pretty smooth. Sometimes I don't like how I smooth it out though. But with trial and error, you want to go beautiful. Mhm. Hello once again, audience. Apologies for the continuous cutouts, but we are in the home stretch here. Um, it is now my goal to finish this drawing, and then we'll call it a night probably after that. So let's just get back into the drawing. Yeah, there you go. Wait, so at least here we'll be able to should be able to finish it by the next cutout. That will be our whatchamacallit. What do you call it? I'm gonna call it like, Lipperoni the whole canvas. That way it's about as symmetrical as you can get. with having to make adjustments because no artwork is ever truly finished because sometimes I want to go back and redo something, maybe didn't like how it looked. I typically go through like 3 to 5 versions of the quote unquote final version of whatever I draw. Typically, as an artist, you'll never be truly satisfied with how something turned out. Um, because you always wanna be at the next stage for finish the drawing. You'll want to be at the next stage. You'll want to have that next level of improvement, but never be discontent with uh your drawing or any adjustments you have to make. Down, down, down. Oh, okay. Eli, because I'm glad that was definitely something I hope would come out of something like this. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to what you've got going there, as always. And when it comes to finding motivation to do stuff, oftentimes finding something that you find motivational in general will definitely always help, I think. Like whether it be music or a movie, uh, get that energy to All right, so I am back. Sorry for the delay. It took a little longer than usual, but this should be the last one for tonight since I am pretty much finished here. I'll just show off the piece there. Mm-hmm. Now, screen. All right, so here we go. Final piece. Think it's just about done with everything. Maybe just a few highlights. Highlights. All right, just about through there, and then I always go with the secondary color. Let's say darker orange, maybe a lighter blue. Just remember to sign your work. Okay, so and there you go, guys. Thanks for the people who joined me here on this live. Hopefully, you got some more out of it. What's going on? I had lots of stuff planned that only now I'll be able to put into fruition. So just be on the lookout for that. Thank you very much, guys. And have a good night, guys. Peace out.